Okay, welcome everyone again. I know it's been a while since the last time I came on here and gave you all an update about my life, and I want to talk about briefly where I am in my life currently and what am I doing, what am I changing. So a lot has happened since last time I came on here and gave an update about my life. And currently I am about 3 weeks ago, I did a very transformational journey, and that was I sat with the medicine of Iboga. And Iboga is a very ancient medicine in Africa, and in a very specific tradition I was initiated in, and that's the Bwiti Funk tradition. And so the reason why I did Iboga, first of all, was really to get to the bottom of knowing who I am, and that's my journey I'm on, really going to the depth of knowing who I am. And there's so much for me to share of who I am and what I've done so far, and I'm very deep into the self-development and self-knowing journey. And what I can honestly say is that I think I'm quite experienced when it comes to that. I've done, since 2018, I've been sitting with ayahuasca. I've done probably like 30 Kambo sessions, which is another detoxification method. Ayahuasca is for me to open my voice to really understanding my shadow and knowing who I am, and also connect to the light of who I am. I work with 5-MeO, so after 6 years of waiting to work with the medicine of Iboga, I finally did it. It took a long time, waiting for the right teacher, the right mentor to come along, who I feel resonant with, and also has a lot of integrity. And it took a long time, but I finally did it. And what I can share about my Iboga experience is that it gets to things ayahuasca cannot get to, in terms of I feel like it felt like a very deep parasite cleanse. And felt like it was a very deep parasite cleanse, and it felt like a juice inside of my body going into the system and squeezing out all the parasites in my brain, in my eyes, in my ears. So I felt very connected afterwards with nature. I felt at peace and at presence I've never felt before, and I feel extremely grounded. And now it's the integration work of making new changes in my life and taking action. So here I am, because one of my biggest purpose is to be an inspiration, to make an impact in the most profound way there is. And so I'm discovering of what that could be, right? I'm testing, I'm growing, I'm learning new things. I'm learning Portuguese now. I think it's the most beautiful language. It's a language I want to sing in. I'm playing guitar, I'm taking guitar lessons continuously. I'm switching my teachers just because to see what other people have to offer, and it's a trial and error. And eventually, when the right time comes, I'm putting everything together in one place. That's the vision I've been holding for many, many years. So here I am, the self-experiment. And so just very recent, I met someone at a cafe, and she's a coach, and I'm familiar with coaches. I've never been coached, and I've been very resistant to coaching because, my mind keeps saying, oh, for me to be coachable, the person has to be further along than me, but that's not really the case. Sometimes it just helps having someone in your life to push you a little bit, to remind yourself. So that's really what the coach is there for. I made a very big investment testing it out to work with that coach, see if it works for me, because if it doesn't work for me, it doesn't mean it's not going to work for you, because we are different places in our lives. But I'm here to share my knowledge and what I'm learning through that, and I like the approach she's taking, and everything has to do with breath work. So I'm starting my days now with breath work. I'm getting up extremely early. I'm learning how to cook more. I'm trying out different things. It's quite a heavy investment, but I'm here for it. So I'm doing that at the moment. And my journey along this for the next month or 2 or 3, however long I'll be working with the coach, is kind of also to hold me accountable of doing more videos, uploading more videos, sharing myself more often, regardless if I get views or no views. It doesn't really matter, because I have to remind myself I'm doing this for myself, I'm doing this to grow, I'm doing this to express myself freely. And so here it is, and I'm giving my updates about my journey at the moment. And so here are some things I have learned and I can gain from working with a coach. And that's number one, is the accountability part, where someone reminds you or reminds me of pushing myself towards, hey, what is it that I want to create in my life? And I spend a lot of time by myself, and I'm in a very good place at the moment financially. So I can spend it, even though the crypto market is very, very volatile. But I decided to make this investment to be, number one, accountable for myself. Number two, having a daily structure, right? So my coach is helping me to develop a daily structure I can be accountable to, and also a vision for the future. So my coach is helping me to create a vision for a future for myself. And we will see how everything is going to play out, but we started right now with breath work in the morning, getting up early, having a structure of getting certain focus work done in the morning, and then having my other activities of growth in the afternoon, to see how that works with my daily schedule. And I can honestly say that because I'm living in my little bubble and I don't sometimes have the drive to do something, new things. So even making this video is helping me. Oh, okay, that's right. I want to document myself more often, because I'd like to become better at videotaping myself. I'd like to become better in speaking and expressing myself. So that's currently where I am in my life. And I think I can make a whole nother video about my Iboga journey. Currently at the moment, it's just making videos, an update from a day to day about self-growth, and also, things I can share from my experience, because I'm in a good financial place, things I can give back, right? Things I can share, and challenges I'm encountering. That's my daily update video for today. And so I hope to see you guys soon. And make sure you like and subscribe, because it helps me and encourages me when people see this, that I want to keep doing this, and not just for myself, but also actually people are watching this. So if you watch this, make sure you subscribe to the video and like it, so I can grow and I can feel more motivation and I can share my life more, because eventually I do want to travel, and the places I will be traveling and the people I will be spending time with will be a lot different than what you've seen before. Because for me, I'm very deep in the medicine journey, the self-growth journey. I meet probably the most interesting people on this planet, and I want to share that with you all, and so you can be part of this journey with me of my own growth, and then be an inspiration really for you wherever you are in your life, to take action as well. And I can surely share some tips with you all, and when it comes to taking a path of freedom, because that's really what we're here to do. We all want to have freedom, right? We are all working to have freedom, because unless you really, really love what you do. But if you work for a job for a company, you can't tell me this is your purpose. There's a lot of self-growth involved, but I'm paying very close attention to what I'm doing, what works, what doesn't work, what works a lot more, certain activities and skills I'm learning, and how they have an impact on my being and my evolution. So here it is. And that was the update for today, and I will give another update, another video this week or next week. So peace and have a beautiful day. Adios.